The descent into hell. The Volga flows silent under iron skies as winter's fist tightens around Stalingrad. Below its frozen surface, the river carries whispers of what's to come. A battle so vast it will swallow armies whole. This is where the world's fate will be decided. Not in grand halls or war rooms, but in the blood-soaked snow between broken buildings. The German onslaught, August 23, 1942. The Luftwaffe's bombers blacken the sky, their shadows crawling across the city like death's fingers. In 60 hours of unrelenting fury, 1,000 tons of explosives rain down, turning neighborhoods into funeral pyres. The Volga boils where burning oil spills into its waters. Yet even as the earth trembles, the defenders rise. Not just soldiers, but factory workers, women, children, all becoming soldiers now. The factory fortress, the Barricadi Arms plant, stands as a monstrous cathedral of industry turned fortress. Its skeletal workshops become killing grounds where men fight over individual lathes and assembly lines. In the casting pits, molten metal spills onto attackers. The air smells of gunpowder and scorched flesh. Here, the rules of war are rewritten. Victory is measured in footsteps taken, not miles gained. Snipers ballet in this shattered urban jungle. A new aristocracy emerges. The snipers. Vasily Zaitsev and his comrades turn rubble into thrones, their rifle barrels resting on the bones of the city. Each shot is a calculated performance. The intake of breath, the gentle squeeze, the way a German officer's cigarette still burns in the snow after his body falls, the turning tide. As November's frost creeps across broken window panes, a terrible realization dawns on the invaders. Their triumphant banners now mock them. They hold 90% of the city, yet control nothing. The remaining 10% costs them 1,000 lives a day. Beyond the ruins, Marshal Zhukov's forces gather like a gathering storm. Operation Uranus. The noose tightens, November 19th. The Soviet counteroffensive begins with an artillery barrage so immense it registers on seismographs in Berlin. Fresh Siberian divisions, their white camouflage blending with the snow, emerge like ghosts from the steppe. The German flanks crumble as the trap springs shut. Now it's the wolves who find themselves caged. The final reckoning inside the frozen cauldron. Men become beasts. A loaf of bread costs a man's soul. The last German transmissions speak of eating glue from wallpaper. When Field Marshal Paulus finally emerges from his basement headquarters, his uniform hangs loose on a frame that hasn't tasted real food in weeks. The mighty 6th Army exists only on paper now. Legacy. When the guns fell silent in February 1943, the world understood. Something fundamental had changed. Not just the war, but warfare itself. Here in Stalingrad, the unthinkable became inevitable. 2 million souls perished so that one truth might survive: no army, however mighty, can conquer the will of those who truly believe they cannot be conquered. Closing. The eternal flame. Today, the Mamayev-Kurgan Memorial stands watch over the Volga. Its colossal Mother Russia statue raises her sword not in triumph, but in warning. The metallic taste of that winter still lingers in the air when the wind blows east from Stalingrad. For this was never just a battle. It was the moment history held its breath and exhaled a new world. The cauldron's horror knew firsthand accounts. A German medic's diary found in the rubble. December 12th, amputated a man's fingers today. Not from wounds, but frostbite so severe they snapped off like icicles. We use our last bandages to wrap the stumps, then send him back to the line. The Russians have started calling us the piano players. Our frozen fingers stick out like keys when we beg for food. Closing. The weight of memory today. If you walk the Volga's banks where the 62nd Army made its stand, the earth still yields relics: a rusted Tokarev pistol with one round left, a German dog tag fused to a Soviet bullet by fire. The soil contains 5% more iron oxide than surrounding areas. Even the grass grows differently here, its roots navigating the unseen contours of mass graves. This isn't just history, it's geology now. The battle didn't just change the war, it altered the very land itself.